Hello friends, this is your physics Sita ma'am. Today I am going to teach NEET preparation series electrostatics day 1. It's a previous year question paper, NEET question paper. So first question, when a glass rod wrapped with silk is brought near the gold leaf electroscope, the leaves diverge. What is the charge on the leaves? So we are going to explain what is the charge on the leaves. We know very well the glass rod. When the glass rod rubbed with silk, so glass rod acquires positive charge on rubbing. So when the rod is brought near to the disc of the electroscope, the disc will acquire negative charge. Disc will acquire negative charge, and there will be positive charge on the far end, right? So that is on the leaves. So what would be the answer for this? A is negative, B is 0, C is positive, and D is either positive or negative. So the answer will be positive. How the answer will be positive? Because I told you when it is rubbed with, glass rod is rubbed with silk, glass acquires positive, disc acquires negative. So which is closer to the end? That means there will be positive charge on the far end, that is on the leaves. So the answer will be positive. Second question, two identical coins having similar charges are placed 4.5 meter apart on a table. Force on repulsion between them is 40 by 9 Newton. The value of charge on each coin is. So we are going to find the answer value for this. What is given data in this? Two identical coins have similar charges. That means, shall we take that Q1, Q2 is equals to Q? Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q. Because having similar charges are placed 4.5 meter. What is that 4.5 meter? 4.5 meter is D, distance. That is 4.5 meter. What is the force of repulsion between them? That is F is equals to 40 by 9 Newton. So they are asking to find what is the charge on each coin. So what would be the charge on each coin? So we are going to find out what is Q from this. What is the basic formula we know? It's related to the coulombs. Yeah, that is F is equals to, what is the formula we know? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. So we know what is F. F is 40.9, which is equals to, what is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 power 9, which is into, what is Q? Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q, I told you. So I'll be writing here Q square. Q into Q will be Q square divided by R square. R square is 4.5 the whole square, which is equals to. So when you substitute, what is it? 40.9. So 40.9 will be calculate, which is into 9 into 10 power 9 into Q square by 4.5 the whole square. But we are going to find what is Q. So Q square can be written as 40 into 4.5 square by 9 into 10 power 9 into 9. When you cross multiply like this, right? So the final answer you will be having for this is Q is equals to 10 power minus 4 coulomb. So this is equals to 100 mu C. So we have 100 mu C in the A option. So A option is correct. By using the formula, what is the formula we will be taking for this is Coulomb's force between them. So Q1 equal to Q, Q2 equal to Q. So we will be taking instead of Q1, Q2, Q. So when you do this, Q into Q will become Q square. So final answer when you substitute by using this formula, this is 100 mu C. Yeah, we have 100 mu C in the A option. Third question, a small uncharged metallic sphere is positioned exactly at a point midway between two equal and opposite point charges. If the sphere is slightly displaced towards the positive charge and released, then what will be the answer for this? It will oscillate, A option is, it will oscillate about its original position. It will move further towards the positive charge. Its electric potential energy will decrease and kinetic energy will increase. Its total energy remains constant but not zero. So we are going to find the answer for this. A small uncharged metallic sphere, two metallic sphere is positioned exactly at a point, the midway between two equal and opposite point charges. Okay, two equal and opposite point charges. If the sphere is slightly displaced towards the positive charge, if this is positive charge plus Q and this is negative charge, slightly move towards the positive charge means initially the force on the sphere is equal due to both negative and positive charge. So therefore the net charge is, what is the net force? The net force will be equal to 0, right? On displacing the sphere towards the positive charge, the force on sphere due to the positive charge will be more on than due to the negative charge, right? Because it is nearer, positive charge is nearer to that. So sphere will move further to the positive charge only when it moves to the positive charge. The answer is it will move further towards the positive charge. B is the answer. So please just read the question twice and understand the question. Then you just work it on it. I hope you all understood this. Thank you.